I have been taken out by the altitude. I have such a headache.
Tater's gonna Tate.
Um, yeah, I've got altitude sickness, which is so weird. It started yesterday after we left Flagstaff. I got a headache in the car, and we just kept climbing and climbing, and then we got here to the Grand Canyon, and we were walking around, and I mean, my heart was just pounding in my chest, and I've been having a hard time breathing for the last couple of days, and last night it just really all just came together in a mess. So, and I woke up this morning, my head is pounding. So, Ethan went to go find wildlife and see the Grand Canyon. And I am trying to force down a Triscuit so I can take something for the headache. I didn't even take my pills last night. I didn't even eat dinner last night. I was so sick. So, I can see the Grand Canyon. I got a partial view. But this is the second time in my life I've been to the Grand Canyon, and the second time I didn't go to the rim for sunrise. I'm just not meant to do that. Okay, I have to stop talking. Okay, we're headed out. You have to be on 180 for quite a while in order to get away from the canyon, and then this is going to take us to 40. We'll be back on 40, and we'll head toward Vegas. It is 9 o'clock. I feel so much better than I did 4 hours ago. I had no idea how I was going to drive. But I think I woke up at like 3 something and I was thirsty, so I'm like, all right, being dehydrated on top of altitude sickness is not going to help at all. It's never help when you're dehydrated. But when you get like that, your stomach is kind of so you don't want anything. So it's really hard to make yourself drink. So I just put it on the side of my bed, and I was taking the tiniest little sips just to get some liquid in me. And then I just laid there for a couple hours, taking little sips. I was eventually able to eat a couple of Triscuits. And then Ethan made himself a cup of coffee, and he's like, well, I think maybe the smell of this might help revive you a little bit. And there's something about me. I can always do coffee, no matter how sick I am. So I ended up having a cup of coffee. I didn't take any of my pills last night because I didn't feel good. So this morning I popped a Zyrtec, and I took a couple of Tylenol instead. Normally I would take acetaminophen, but that's not good. Those are harsher on your stomach, so I took a couple of Tylenol. And eventually the headache receded. When the headache went away, the nausea went away. So I am much, much better now.
Alright, good Tuesday morning. As you can see, we are driving away from the Grand Canyon. You can't see is Humphreys Peak to my left, because the camera doesn't stretch that far. So those are the mountains that are prominent near Flagstaff. At some point in our life, we'll get to I-40 and start heading west again. Right now, we're just going due south. So when it was giving a 4-hour estimate to get to Vegas, it's like, yeah, I can kind of see why now. Just because it took forever to get out of the park. And then it's just this 2-lane road. Now it is 65 through here, which is nice, I suppose. If you get stuck behind somebody like Jamie did, it's a bit of a slog. We're about to come into town of sorts. So yeah, we took a very scenic route from Flagstaff to get here, but it turns out it really was technically possible to just take I-40 to this straight up. But no complaints here. We like the scenic drive. It was alright. Flintstones Park that I just passed, but I don't think it's the one that YouTubers like to film when they're out in this general direction. I think it's in California, if memory serves. So anyway, of note, we'll pass by the Hoover Dam. We're not going to stop at it, but we're going to pass by it, and I will certainly turn on the camera when we do that. I'm once again looking for a change in scenery here, because it's just a lot of scrubland. And I don't know if Nevada is going to be similar. I really don't know. we've been to Vegas, as you well know, but we've never been like really beyond. I mean, Jamie, I think, has been to Reno, but we have not been through Nevada other than Vegas and the Strip. So it's going to be an educational experience. So funny, I was gagging on 2 days in Texas, and now we're going to have 3 days in Nevada. But it's different because we have, Casino Mania coming up. We got some nice looking mountains coming up here. About 40-ish miles outside of Kingman, Arizona. Heading due west. Soon we'll be heading due north into Vegas. So yeah, the downside of today's route is that you spend about an hour going out of your way, like the opposite of getting to Seattle. Also, Earth Science Update will say. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what words to use. Nothing in the way of wildlife other than cows, which are not wildlife. What it dawned on me, though, is that we're driving through all this crap. It's like, where are the saguaro cactuses? And I think they're down towards Phoenix, is my guess. So, yeah, I don't have the facts in front of me, but I'm going to hazard a guess just based on, like, we watch Good Good and Good Good Girls, and they play Arizona quite a bit. And when they do, there's like a saguaro cactus nearby. And I think they're playing down towards Phoenix when they do that. This is basically desert through here, but it's not the kind of desert that's yielding saguaro cactuses. So it's one of those things that would be cool to see in person, but the route dictates what we see and do. He says going to Vegas. Shot a little bit. Not really. As I was saying. Or not. Need the road to bend a little bit here. There it goes.
adults allegedly weren't sexually exclusive.
I'm back. This is too fun. This is too fun. That's too pretty. I had to come back early. Look how gorgeous that is. This is 93 north. And then we're going to be on 11. Route 11. Highway 11? I don't know. I think we're on Route 93, so I think it's going to be Highway 11. 4 more miles. I would turn it off again, except I'm afraid I'm going to come around this corner and it's going to be gorgeous again. So if nothing else happens, Ethan can cut this part short. Oh, no, it's pretty. Ooh, I'm glad I left that on. Get into Nevada, I guess the exit for the Hoover Dam will be coming up after that. Ugh. And my ears are popping again. Winds possible. Okay, holding on to the wheel with both hands. I have a tiny little vehicle here. Feeling behind that wall is Hoover Dam. There's Nevada. We did it. Yeah, they have a big wall on the highway so you don't cause an accident. All right, Henderson 22, Las Vegas 23, and we are in the Pacific time zone. We've officially crossed 3 time zones. So it's almost noon Pacific time, which means it's almost 3 Eastern time. That's crazy. All of a sudden the rocks got really black. you okay?
Keep going.
There's a casino.
There's casinos in Vegas that won't quit.
True that. Okay, hopefully you can see it. But straight ahead of us is the strip. On the left, that tall white column that looks like the Space Needle, that's the Strat. And then it goes all the way down, all those tall buildings. If we were driving in the same car, I could get a much better shot of this for you.
How's about some Vegas? Or the Strip, more to the point. Another opportunity to be that guy and say that Vegas, or the Strip is not in Vegas. In Paradise, Nevada. If you don't know, now you know. But it's always, you know, it's no different than being in the suburbs of Chicago. People, they always say they're from Chicago. Simplify matters, so it's kind of how it is with the Strip versus not the Strip. Officially, for the record, we are not planning on mini golfing in Vegas because the only place really that's open that we haven't done yet is Popstroke, and we can't justify Popstroke. You know what I mean? It's like there's Popstrokes all over the place. They're not cheap, and so to that end, it's like. We were happy with doing putt tack, which was similar yet different. And loads cheaper than Popstroke.
Okay, again, probably can't see it because the green sign's in the way, but right behind that is the D. That's where we're going. So in front of me right now is downtown Las Vegas. This is the old section. There's a lot of history here, a lot of mob ties, a lot of Hollywood history. And between the Strip and this downtown area, Ethan and I actually prefer this. It's more, it's a much more intimate setting. A lot of the hotels are older. Everything is closer. There's a whole section of Fremont Street that's covered. So it's from like the El Cortez on one end to the plaza on the other, I think is basically how it runs.
Booyah!
Vegas, baby!
Yep.
We're at the D. We're gonna get players' cards.
Yep. Alright, welcome back to Slot Saturday. We are at the D in Vegas, downtown Vegas. And I already started spinning because I'm out of practice. So I'm so excited to be here. The machine's not excited to be here. Right off the elevator, I saw pinball. with some big fatso numbers up there. At the 25-cent level, I don't know if I have great expectations here.
Do it.
And you need 3 pinballs across to trigger it.
All right, I've decided the new thing is to not film my opening spins. This is a nickel slot. I'm betting $5. And I only did 2 spins. Come on, little ghost.
Alright, we came out for some air.
We're back.
Look, it's the Four Queens. We almost stayed there. We actually had it booked and then we changed it to the D. Where is the circle? What?
I tried.
Oh, they're there. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Well, we can cut through the Four Queens.
Let's do it. Let's get ready to rumble, lock it down. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Showtime in no time. We have 20 ghetto short seconds till showtime. 20 ghetto short seconds. Keep it open.
Tonight, we are going to witness.
All right, double top dollar at the Four Queens. Somebody didn't take their backups at the 25-cent level, and I'm not having a good Four Queens experience so far, but it's early days yet. Hitting that double top dollar would really turn things around.
All right. Come on. Come on, line it up, Buttercup. Line it up. Line it up, line it up right there. All right.
All right, we are on our way to the Circa. I also have to stop by the plaza and get a plaza card. Huh? I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, we're going to the plaza for Chinese, and then I'm going to get my plaza card while I'm at it.
If it was up to me, that's where we would have stayed.
Yep. Guess what just happened?
Told you you'd be filming.
Brian Christopher is through that very door.
Yes.
But he's in the middle of winning the grand right now, so we'll bother him later. Alright, so before tomorrow, I had to have my plaza card
Yes.
so that I could partake in the drawing, or the group poll, rather.
The try.
I wonder what it's going to be, what game they're going to go with.
don't
There's
know.
far fewer games in there than there used to be, so I wonder what the pick's going to
Open
be.
for a Dracula.
Yeah. Alright, here's the Mongolian beef at Just Rice. And here is the garlic shrimp fried rice. Alright, Slot Saturday, and in the background somewhere is Brian Christopher himself, but he's not part of this video. But we will be part of his video at some point. They're going to be doing a group poll and we're going to be in it. We may be splitting it where she's in one and I'm in the other one. So I've got my brand new plaza card for real this time. I got 100 in the machine. We're going to play the 250 a spin routine here. And we are looking for double top dollar to land right there.
Look who I found at the plaza. He's got a $1,399 major.
Alright, we did the plaza. We have never been in the Golden Gate. And we need an ID ready. Alright, we're at the Golden Gate. Treasures of the Lamp. What's this about? What? What? There's a boy Katie for real? All right. I'm going to come in at the low end on this because I'm pessimistic about Mystery of the Lamp. But this isn't Mystery of the Lamp. This is Treasures of the Lamp. And it's not popping. So. All right, I'm playing to... I put 100 in. I don't know what Cyclone does. I'd like to find out. I'll play to 60 maybe. I think I just popped the Cyclone. I did. All right, we're going to find out what this does. Hit that like button for me, please. All right, boy Katie, let's see what you got. All right, at some point we'll check in at the D, but we're going to the Circa now. Which is hiding under there somewhere. Not go to Kushada, but here's stinking Evil Knievel, that scammer that we learned all about on Small Town Murders, or whatever it was. It wasn't Small Town Murder, what was the other one? Crime and Sports. That was it. Nope. Nope. Wait. No.
All right. It cost me $64.50 to get here. Hopefully I land something. Oh, come on, Ghost.
All right, back to the D.
I'm having fun.
Oh, yeah. Grandestino did it. We're there live when we finally go to our room.
None of our luck. Like the hall. No, 1838. I was making up room numbers.
All right.
2 nights here.
There you go.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay. Okay, I see you, B.
I see you, Golden Nugget.
That's like there's Fremont Street over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the safe. Gonna need that.
Nice.
Closet. Ooh, I like the sink.
Shower heaven.
Ellen. Ooh. Oh. I don't have to climb over a tub.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, there's even a shelf. I guess that's to put your product because there's nowhere else in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so similar to the plaza, they're big on mood lighting around here. A big old desk.
Yeah, I've got to do some work.
Yeah.
But first, this is really heavy.
Okay, update. We're in the room. We're going to go down to concierge and get somebody to come help us bring all of our crap from the car. And then we need to go back to... Well, we've got free play downstairs here. And then we have to go back to... I don't remember the name of the hotel. Oh, it's the one all the way on the end. We have to go back to the Golden Gate. Golden Gate?
Yeah.
To play. I got $5 in free play in my envelope, and Ethan got 10, and it's good from 6 to 8. So we have to go back there. And then I don't know. I think I'm losing Ethan, and I do need to do some work. So I think I'll do that next. After that, but first some more gambling. We decided we're just going to split all the proceeds. So far, every casino we've walked into, we've come out ahead, and that was 1, 2, maybe 5. So it seems to be working. I have a new system. It seems to be working. Okay, so we're going to go do this. We're in the Circa. It is, believe it or not, it's actually quieter in here than it's been in, where did we go? I don't know where we just went. I'll think of it. Golden Gate. It was ridiculous how loud it was. This is a new game. I haven't seen this one before. I don't know. I mean, it's new to me. I don't know if it's how new it is. Play 5 stacks. I don't know what I'm supposed to push. What if I push this button? What does that do? I don't know what that does. I'm afraid that I'll bet like $1 billion. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, so can you change denomination? No. All right, let's leave it where they had it at $1.76. And then his little, it shakes. We want it to pop. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. I brought you with from the very first spin. How do you like that?
All right, we're at the Circa upstairs. I got Tiger and Dragon super bonus. What do I want? When did I want it? Let's do the $1.50. Let's do the pop the bonus, and then it's just not even an issue. And I could get the Gone Rooney Dooney here. I just hope this goes better than the last time I played at the other, wherever I was. Wow. Nice, $11 line hit. Alright, trip mode. We're going to the deli at Circa. Alright.
So we're at Saginaw's Delicatessen in the Circa. I got the wedge salad and the garlic bread because why not?
And I got the fish and chips for the exact same reason. So she also got the coleslaw.
Yay!
And I have a coffee coming at some point in my life. So while I await the arrival of my coffee, these fries are excellent. Meanwhile, in Saladville,
Good. Garlic bread. And the piece I grabbed was just a little burnt. But aside from that, delicious.
serious business going on here. So I got black coffee. It was funny. She didn't bring it out right away. She came out leisurely later. She's like, "You really don't want the last of the batch, sir, so this is brand new coffee." All right. I know what you're trying to say, that it's a long walk to jackpots. So and I'm not mad at that. Meanwhile,
I don't like the green stuff.
sparsely.
I think so. I don't like it. But I like the garlic bread.
Zoltar triple jackpot. 100 in the machine, max bet. I said still have yet to hit a line hit.
Zoltar sees great fortune ahead.
Alright, there's the Circa. With help by backlit camera. There's the Circa. There's the Plaza. We found the sneaky back way out. And it's time to crash. Yep. Me and my $60 are coming over here to Dracula Land. 2 cent coming in at the bottom end of it. Just so I can drive up the Mini and Minor. I need some Draculas to happen with that hard thing. I've not played as much Dracula today as I thought I would. There's that heart. Now what about the Draculas? And he could do a Luck Has Arrived for this, but he didn't. Because this? No, not this either. And I think this has a shaky shaky. I don't remember it. It's been a long time since we played Dracula. Like prior to today. Alright, here's a heart. How about these heads? Nope. No shaky shaky either on that. Woof. Shake up the timing a little. Hug. I think I'm being sent off to bedtime the way things are going right now. There's some hits. Good grief. Hit that like button for me, please. $2. Alright, that was the Plaza. We're heading back to our room.
Yep, we're tired.
Yep. It's been a long drive. How about this?
No!